My name is Wohlgemuth. I graduated in German with my BA in 1970 and my master's in 1973. And then I left the U. I taught here. I taught German as well as a graduate student, but then I went to the University, Michigan State rather, and taught there as well while I worked on my doctorate. Well, it led me, the degree in German led me into other languages because for the government, I learned Vietnamese and served in Vietnam. I returned to the U for my master's and also uh, learned French and Russian and then Turkish. So I had 5 languages when I started looking for a job with the federal government, and the National Security Agency offered me a job. And I worked for them for the rest of my life, but I did not stay at NSA headquarters because there were things to do other places. So I learned other languages. If that's useful, they asked me to learn Farsi first for Iran, so I learned Farsi, and then Dari, and then Pashto, which are both spoken in Afghanistan. And then, so I spent most of my career living overseas undercover, working at U.S. embassies. And I, I learned additional languages at the Foreign Service Institute, which is part of Department of State in D.C. So I learned Urdu there and Hindi. And when we lived in Pakistan, I learned Punjabi and Saraiki, a few other variants of the languages there. And then we had a tour in Jordan for 3 years, so I learned Arabic there. So anyway, the deal with German here just kind of led into many other languages. When I was at the U, my favorite class was a linguistics class taught by an Indian professor from India. I don't remember his name now, but he would demonstrate different sounds and vowels and consonants, and I thought, I can't understand, I can't tell the difference. I don't know what he's doing. I will never learn that well. I ended up learning Hindi and Urdu and Punjabi that use all those other strange, to our ears, sounds. So that was my favorite class, was linguistics. Originally, I was hoping to come back to Utah to teach here, and I couldn't do that. They made it so worthwhile to stay in D.C. And then, I mean, it was my dream to live overseas for most of my life, so that's what we did. I mean, my wife and I have been married almost 50 years, and more than half of that's been spent overseas. Well, our 7 children all graduated from high school in, well, 1 in Rome, 2 in New Delhi, 1 in Frankfurt, 1 in Amman, a couple in Brussels. So we went to a lot of places, and I've been to all 50 states and more than 100 countries, so, and lived in quite a few, and tried to do my best at language wherever I was. But I always tell people I was from the U. That's where I started.